Welcome, folks! 73 years, 17 nations, one seat at the top of this board, and that seat changes hands exactly once. I'm Chip Maddox, and beside me, a former champion, Hank Rhodes.
Hank here. Great crowd tonight, Chip. I waved at him. He waved back.
Millions out there, Hank! Together, we'll guide you through the wonderful world of people! China at number 1, India on his neck at 2, the United States at 3!
Then I'll take the 10th fella. Italy. Only one shaped like a boot, Chip. You can find my guy from across the room.
17 nations, one change at the top. Let's get it started! This board's rule, folks, number 1 is well did shut. The pass takes the entire race. Everything from fourth down is a demolition derby.
So the top of the board is the slowest thing on it.
The slowest and the biggest, Hank!
Stands to reason. Nobody up there is training, Chip. No camp, no coach. Only contest on earth you win by going home.
12 bars on your screen, 17 in this field. Fall off the bottom of that picture and you are gone. And we are away! Thousands of islands and 1 bar. Indonesia winding up on the outside. He has got Germany's shoulder. Indonesia takes 6th. Germany the wrong way on the very first pass of the night.
Now that's India, right? Indonesia. Indonesia. Same fella, he just spread out some.
Different country entirely, Hank. Different ocean. India's the big one, further up.
There's 2 of them? Well, that's a heck of a family.
3 passes and 1 frame, folks. Brazil by Germany into 7th. And down at the floor of your screen, Pakistan goes through into 12th. France is gone off the bottom. And Bangladesh takes 9th off the United Kingdom.
Bangladesh? Hold on, Chip. I had that one down as Pakistan.
2 different bars, Hank! That ground was East Pakistan, and then it wasn't! This board carries it as Bangladesh throughout.
On my board, he was Pakistan a minute ago, and now he's Bangladesh. That is a whale of a trade.
Nigeria comes up out of the basement, folks! Italy is holding that last row by nothing! Nigeria takes 12th! Under the floor of this picture all night, and he is through! Your guy is gone, Hank! Nigeria took him clean out of the picture!
Chip, I cannot find him.
He's out of the picture, Hank!
I picked that fella because you could always find him. Well, I'm not betting on one I can't see.
And Indonesia takes Japan, then Russia, and sits in 4th all night.
4th place there? That's the big red fella, the Soviets. I played him once, Chip. Exhibition.
That is Russia, Hank, and he is 5th now. Indonesia took that chair. Same ground, first frame to last on today's borders.
Well, he's changed the letterhead a few times, but you cannot change your neighbors. Then who did I play?
Indonesia clears 150 million. And up at the top, folks, something happens that has never happened on any board in this booth. China clears a billion. A billion, Hank. The axis has to move to fit this man in. This is the one, folks! Pakistan and Bangladesh, the 2 bars nobody in this booth can tell apart. Both past 100 million, dead, level, grinding. Pakistan takes it into 8th. Bangladesh loses a place he only just earned, and Brazil is already 6th. Japan behind him.
Chip, he just passed himself.
2 countries, Hank.
Well, he's beaten him, whoever he is. I had money on both of them.
And there's Japan, Hank, 5th in the opening frame of this race. Indonesia went by him, Brazil went by him, and now Pakistan takes 7th. Japan down to 8th. What do you make of that?
Here's the thing, Chip. Nobody left Japan. Japan just stopped adding. Same house, everybody still in it, nobody new at the door. You never notice a quiet house until you go and count the chairs.
Poetry from the champion! And this board will not sit still, folks. There is one more coming up from underneath. Germany's the last bar in the picture, and he cannot hold it. The Philippines takes 12th, and Germany is gone. Off the bottom, 6th when the lights came on. And through all of it, folks, 73 years of this board tearing itself apart underneath him, 3rd every frame, first to last, never passed a soul, and not one soul ever passed him. 300 million cleared, and he never moved an inch.
That's the fella nobody tells stories about, Chip. Never had a bad night, so nobody remembers he was there. Best seat in the house, and he never looked at the door.
Pakistani's not finished, folks. He is level with Brazil. Pakistan goes through into fifth. France, Italy, the United Kingdom, Germany, Bangladesh, Japan, Russia. Every one of them in his mirror now. 9 places up this board. The biggest climb on it. The elevator. Do not take your eyes off the floor of this picture, folks. The quietest bar here has been climbing under it all night, and the Philippines cannot hold him. Ethiopia comes into the picture at 12th. 100 million cleared, roughly 7 times the size he started at. The biggest multiplier on this board.
Chip, that's my guy now. Ethiopia. Coffee. A country I've supported every morning of my adult life.
Nigeria is coming with him. 1 bar left, and it is Brazil. Nigeria goes by into 6th. Through Italy, the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, Bangladesh, Russia. Every one of them behind him now. 7 places up this board. 200 million cleared. The freight train. India clears $1.25 billion. And now, forget the Derby. Look at the top 2 bars. Nobody has ever taken that seat off China, and the gap is closing. Everything on this board, every pass, every collapse has been building to these 2 bars, folks. China, #1 since the first frame of this race, and the gap is nothing now. A whisker, a rounding error. You cannot get a piece of paper between them. Ethiopia takes 11th, nobody even looking. India takes the lead by a nose, folks, by a nose. The crown changes hands for the first and only time on this board. 73 years, and it comes down to a nose.
Chip, that's the closest thing I've ever seen. And nobody in either country noticed.
The biggest seat on earth just changed hands, and it went by like the mail, Hank.
2 fellas that size, and it comes down to a nose. That's what makes it a race and not a list.
And that is India at the top. Not Indonesia. India.
You got it, Hank.
Knew he looked bigger.
Final classification, folks. 9 of these 17 finish higher than they started. Pakistan up 9, the biggest climb. Germany down 8, the biggest fall. Japan 5th in the opening frame, 12th. And my partner's boot, Italy, from 10th all the way to last. And 4 of them finished below their own record, Hank. China, Russia, Japan, Italy. Not 1, 4. But the champion of this night is Pakistan. 9 places. Nobody moved through more traffic.
No, Chip. Ethiopia. Place is just who you're standing next to. My guy got 7 times bigger.
That is a size, Hank, not a place. This is a race.
Growing wins races, Chip. Ask a garden.
All right, we are not settling this in the booth, so you settle it in the comments, folks. The biggest climb on this board or the biggest growth? Pakistan or Ethiopia? Who is the real champion here? Tell us who you've got.
Here's what gets me, Chip. Nobody up there was trying. No camp, no coach. Everybody just went home and lived their life. And one day, the board was different. Biggest thing that ever happened here, and nobody felt it happen.
17 nations, 73 years, 1 change at the top, and it came down to a nose. The numbers never lie, folks.
And that's from a champion.